Before making their way onto the field for practice, the Youngstown State Penguins are hard at work inside Stan Boss Stadium.
I want our guys to get stronger in the weight room. It's very important to me, but it's important because I want that strength to transfer from our weight room onto the field.
Today we meet the new strength and conditioning coach and learn how he's helping players on the new YSU.
1, 2, 3, hold.
The new YSU is brought to you by Sweeney Chevrolet Buick GMC.
Inside Stan Boss Stadium, the YSU football team is hard at work with their new strength and conditioning coach, Terry GROSSETTI. GROSSETTI, who began in May, says his focus is helping the Penguins be more explosive on the field.
In football, you have to be able to move in a straight line, backwards, laterally, in different ways. So we have to challenge them in different planes and get them to move different ways to kind of mimic the energy systems that a football player needs. You know, a play is, maybe 5-10 seconds long, and our players have to really be able to maximize what they can do in that time period.
Last year, players say their strength training focused on bulking up, but with GROSSETTI, they've noticed a difference.
Now we do a lot of football-specific exercises. We're on the field a lot. Even in our lifts, the lifts that we do are more football specific as well, so it's really night and day.
We do a lot of things in the weight room that lowers the risk of getting hurt, so I think that's the biggest thing that I appreciate about Coach GROSSETTI.
I personally worked out with him a couple times before he came here, so I'm kind of used to the program, but I know there's a lot of guys that's not used to this.
I've seen a lot of guys' bodies change and get better. So, and you can already see that coming out. Guys are bigger, faster, stronger on the field. They're making plays that they didn't necessarily make in the spring even.
During the off-season, the NCAA limits how often coaches can interact with their team. The only person on the staff without restrictions is the strength and conditioning coach.
I meet with Coach Bo probably once a week in the off-season, as well as a lot of the other coaches, kind of on an informal basis. And I put together reports on each player and how they're doing in the weight room.
Everyone thinks it's building up strength. Yeah, that's part of it, but it's developing athleticism, flexibility, all the things that equate to being a good football player. And he's done a heck of a job and worked hard at it. The players responded well to him, so. We're lucky to have them.
I think the foundation of our football program is in the weight room. How we establish rules, standards, culture, all that stuff kind of is what I need to work on with the players in the off season. So whenever we come out here in camp, they're ready to go for Coach Bo and the rest of the staff.
As a new member of the coaching staff, GROSSETTI says it was important to get to know the players and gain their trust in order to implement his training routine.
It's gone really well so far. The players, I have a great relationship with the players, and guys are working really hard and making my job easy for me. So
he knows what he's doing. He's extremely motivational too, which is awesome. And everybody wants to be there. Everybody wants to work with him. Everybody's extremely excited to be able to get to work with him and just improve their body.
From the first words he spoke, we really just came together and rallied around him, and he really set the tone for our off-season workouts, and we love him.
This year, GROSSETTI believes the work done on and off the field is what can set the Penguins apart from their competition.
Certain teams in the country may be have great physical players, but if they're not in great physical shape, they limit how good they can be. And that's one thing that I'm here to do is to not let our conditioning levels be our limiting factor between us winning a championship and not.